Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to explain to you one of the things that pro players and teams utilize inside of their games that make them a much better player as an individual, but also as a unit. If you guys don't know, I play at ECL, the highest level in North America. I've played internationally, played against some of the best teams, and we're always practicing against your favorite professional teams. So I'm going to give you some advice that I'm learning from these guys, as well as stuff that I've just, I utilize and do day to day in my own gameplay. So make sure you stay tuned for this message. But before we get into that, I do have to tell you about the sponsor of today's video.
Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code, COJO. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description.
Let's get to class here. One of the things I see CT side players utilizing so well on across every map is the idea of saving, right? And I've talked about on this channel about how to save and like when to do it and stuff, but sometimes your economy is in a position where like the round is unwinnable, right? So you're looking at the percentages. Say you're in a 3v5 retake on nuke A site, right? Bombs planted on A, you're smoked off heaven, you're smoked off mini, they just rushed the site, got all the frags, and there's nothing really you're going to be able to do. A 5v3 is impossible to win. There's probably like, it's not impossible, it's probably like 5% chance you win, right? We don't really want to take that risk from game to game, and it's going to be more valuable to understand what we should do from the position we find ourselves in. And you can utilize this type of tactic individually, because I know a lot of you guys are going to be doing this in matchmaking and pugs, and that is the idea of going for exit frags. So you guys can't see the radar, my face cam is blocking it, but essentially what I want you to understand is that the T's are going to be stuck in this area defending the site, right? And there's a few things that we can do in order to utilize this exit fragging and make sure that we can do economic damage. Because sometimes the T-side economy, they might have forced and their money is really low, and if we can kill them all, they're going to be on Galil's or AK with no nades the next round, and that is exactly what we want, right? Especially if we have ops, M4s, and that kind of thing. So what we need to do in these situations, instead of going for the 3v5 retake, we need to find ourselves in really good positions to squeeze them in, right? We want to kind of be a net around the whole site and make sure that they have nowhere to go. So that means like trapping them inside a lobby, especially on maps like Nuke where the bomb radius is so big. That means not letting them pass this line, right? Not letting them pass maybe this line, and then also like making sure maybe we have somebody guarding lobby so they don't just go ramp or something, right? So we're kind of putting this net around them and making it so that they cannot exit without taking engagements where we're in positions to really frag them, right? You could play some crazy angles too, like on top of red here holding mini. A lot of players will, hold angles like this. I saw NAF doing this the other day, going for exit frags, playing right here because they run out of mini and they don't expect this, right? They don't see anyone there, and then they run out and they're getting shot in the side of the head. Why this is so valuable is because it is so frustrating as a T side. Yeah, you won the round, but the fact that the CTs are, playing smart, playing by the numbers, and getting in these positions is so solid, right? Because there's the time and place where we need to just save, right? We need to just hide in a corner together and save as a group, right? 3 people just saving back here, maybe playing a little bit of crossfires, a guy here, maybe a guy like sitting here, maybe a guy with a flash or something. But having this net is so good. Another thing, guys, if your money is really good and you don't think you can just win the retake straight up, maybe it's like a 2v5 or a 3v5, one thing that you can do is feel out a ninja defuse, right? Especially on Nuke. Like I said, Nuke is probably the perfect map for it right now because the bomb radius is so big that people die even if they're standing right here. So to survive, you have to run all the way to T-spawn. You have to run all the way, to somewhere else, or you're gonna die the bomb. So people are a lot more lenient when it comes to leaving the site. So one thing that I love doing, especially if I just have like an MP9 or something and we're gonna have a buy the next round, I love with like 8 seconds left, say bombs planted back silo, I love with like 8 seconds left to just drop a smoke down here, come down and try to defuse. And I sometimes even do it if I'm on pistols or something, say I'm like on a 5-7, I'll even throw that smoke down, or I'll jump down here and tap the bomb, knowing that the round's lost. Like I can't win the round, but knowing as soon as they hear that tap, they're all gonna be knife out running back to site trying to like spam the smoke, and they take them down with me. If you can take the T side down with you, especially when you have less economic investment into the round, as far as like you're buying a pistol or maybe an MP9, and you can get these AKs and armor dead, you're going to win the economic battle. A lot of newer players don't understand that Counter-Strike really is an economic battle. The battle to get the bomb down, the mental battle. There's all these different little battles that you're playing every round, and the economic side of things is so important. If you can keep them off AKs, off ops, off these things, it's so important. It can be so demoralizing to have 4 guys alive, and then you think you're gonna win the round, right? The round's won. And then you go to exit, you go to just save your AKs and ops. Like I go through mini here, whatever. And then you just get exit fragged. You go to spectate your teammate. He's leaving lobby over here. He gets exit fragged by a guy standing up there. It's so demoralizing, guys. I'm telling you. And new players never do this. You know what new players do in these situations? Instead of going for exit frags, they'll literally go for every situation. They're smoked off mini. They're smoked off heaven, right? You know what they do? Instead of playing smart and going for exit frags, they're like, okay, I need to go for it. It's a retake. I need to go for it. I see my favorite pros retaking. And they just yeet, jump through here, and then they're dead. What is the point of that, guys? What is the point of that? Tell me. Why are you doing this? Why? I even see pros doing this. Guys, you're gonna laugh at me, but this concept, even pros don't understand. I'm telling you. The amount of times I saw Stewie 2K in this tournament, and Stewie's a extremely talented player. He can be better than me, right? The amount of times I saw Stewie going for some crazy retake in a 2v5 and just throwing his body. Why? What is the point? Even the casters were commenting on it, right? This is something that players of all levels struggle with, especially if you are playing in pugs, matchmaking, and all these things, right? But yeah, thank you guys so much. I just wanted to say, you have been amazing this year. The support has been absolutely insane. We are almost at 20,000 subscribers. What the heck, guys? That's actually unreal. I can't believe that we have grown this much and been able to, just make it this far. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys have made my dreams come true, and we're going to continue grinding. We're going to continue to work hard and do our best to make it in this scene. So without delaying you guys too long, I just wanted to say that. Make sure you check me out live. I'm live on twitch.tv/KojamoCS most days, so definitely don't want to miss that. And yeah, you guys keep working hard, keep grinding. I see you guys out here learning, and it's very encouraging. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.